sitting out in my yard in a pop-up camper that Marie just got not long ago, and she keeps it parked in my yard because I have almost a whole acre here, so she's been working on it and fixing it up and stuff like that. But it's a 1976 pop-up camper. And there's been a couple of times I've heard noises outside, so I'd look out the window, and I could have sworn I saw someone standing out here near the camper, which was a little weird. I sent one of the guys out, and they looked around, didn't see anybody out here, and it's happened like 2 or 3 times. And then one night I looked out, and I could have sworn I saw lights on in the camper. I thought, what the hell's those lights doing on in the camper? Come out here, there was no lights in the camper.
Wasn't even plugged in.
Wasn't even plugged in. So what we decided to do, since we are ghost hunters / spirit hunters, stuff like that, we are going to do some EVPs in her pop-up camper. That way we can see if there is anything here. Maybe this camper belonged to someone that died and they're attached to it. Maybe you know, someone died in the camper. I don't know, but it was just really weird from what we saw, what I saw, and I was telling Marie about it, and we're at home tonight, and thought, well, let's just do some EVPs out here in the camper. And while we're here, we might try to go ahead and just talk to some other people too, maybe some family members, maybe my son will come through, and a few other people that we know. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to set everything up. Marie, did you want to say anything?
No, I'm good. I want to try to communicate with my mom and my dad, our mom and our dad.
Yeah.
And we have Louie the ghost dog with us. Louie the ghost dog.
Yeah, we can't wait to do some camping. I'm
He's
getting my
snoozing.
camper next month, and we love to camp. We grew up going camping. It's something that we really enjoy, and so I'm looking forward to going camping. But she got her a nice little camper here, you know, and she's been doing little things to it, fixing it up and making it really nice.
Needed a lot of work.
Yeah.
I got it for really cheap. And just needs a lot of work, but you know.
She's done a good job though. Marie's definitely crafty. Call her Bob the Builder. She can build anything.
They called me Tim Allen or something. What did they call me? I don't remember what people used to call me.
Yeah.
She's using
nice
a table
camper.
saw?
Yeah, she's out there table using a saw. I looked out the window the other day. She's out there just looked like a lumberjack.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, so let's do some EVPs and let's find out if there is somebody attached to this camper, because I want to know why I saw something out here.
If not, I want to try to communicate with family.
Yeah. Let's do that. Hello, is there anybody here in this camper with us right now? Is there anybody that's attached to this camper that used to own it? It's okay to speak to us. Who did I see out here that night when I looked out the window?
Philip. I don't know.
Whoa.
What's that underneath?
I think. What's your name? I live in the country here and near the woods, and there's been times I've caught images of people out here in these woods. Are you with us right now? Are there any spirits at all with us right now? If so, tell me how many. awesome. I hope the speaker's on the bottom. Sounds like a lot of people trying to come through right now. It's not very loud. I can turn it off and turn it up a little louder.
I think the air conditioner's going to get in the way. I think you're speaking.
Okay. We want to know who was in this camper the other night. What's the original owner of this camper's name? How much did you pay for this camper when you bought it? Try to speak to us through this box I have on the table right here. Who's with us right now? Can you give us your names?
I just said mother.
Is our mom and dad here? We would like to talk to you guys. Any family members at all, come forward to speak to us. Harry, are you here out in this camper with us? I know you love campers.
A lot of people are trying to come through.
Yeah. The person that originally owned this camper, did he die? Mama and Daddy, are you here? Can you talk to us? Is Louie haunted? The dog Louie over there? Who's haunting that poor dog? Did somebody say his name? Gary, are you coming through? If so, say your name. Remember how we used to talk about when I moved to the country, I was going to get you a little pop-up put out in the yard? I think about that all the time when I look out here and see Marie's pop-ups. Nobody's home. Who's that? Oh, you scared us. It
We're doing EVPs, babe. Come to the door.
There's a moth flying around in here, and I'm about to
You want to stop this for a second?
Yeah. Really?
Yes.
Oh. Hello. Okay, we just got quite a bit of EVPs asking about the camper. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try something different. We're going to try to communicate with our parents. Marie really wants to communicate with her mother and her father. So we're going to do that first. And there's some specific questions that we already know the answers to that she's going to ask and see what we get. So that's what we're going to do right now. Should I go ahead and tell our viewers what the answers to these are, or just wait? That way they know when we hear it.
Oh, it's fine. We can we're gonna ask my mother what her favorite color was, and it was green.
Mm-hmm.
My father's favorite color was blue. Gary's favorite color was blue. We're gonna ask what my mother's favorite drink was, which was 7-Up. And Daddy's was wine and scotch. And Gary, I don't know if I was going to ask what drink he drank, but
before he started drinking beer, it was beer. But before that, it was Coke or Pepsi.
So we're going to ask some stuff like that. And now that you know the answers, you'll be able to see if they, we don't know if they're going to come through. My mother was a skeptic of this a little bit, kind of. She was religious, and maybe she just didn't want to.
I think back in those days, this is back in the 80s, this kind of stuff wasn't as acceptable as it is nowadays. It's come a long way since then. So, if she was still here now, she'd probably believe in it. You know what I mean? Because you didn't really hear of this.
I'm sure she'd be wanting to talk to her parents.
Oh yeah.
Because
my gosh, yeah.
Our grandparents on my mom and dad's side, which her name was Effie and Porter. They both passed away before we were. Well, was we born?
No,
we wasn't even
Shirley
born.
Our oldest sister was the only one that was born.
So we never got to meet our grandparents on our mom's side, and we never got to meet our grandpa on our dad's side. We did get to meet our grandma on daddy's side, but. So, I don't know, just some questions we want to ask, and now that you know the answers, you'll be able to hear if it comes through.
Yeah,
which we don't know if it will. We don't know if they're going to try and come through.
It's worth a try. Let's just see what happens. And
Mama's favorite sandwich was at McDonald's was filet-o-fish.
Yeah.
And, filet-o-fish and a 7-Up. I always remember that.
Sonny's Barbecue.
It was Roger's Barbecue.
Roger's Barbecue.
Roger's Barbecue in the Fireplace Restaurant.
Yes, which burned down not long ago. If anybody's familiar with the Largo area. And
Daddy worked at an Evergreen Tavern, so I mean, we could ask where he, where did you work? Well, he worked for the county, but he also worked down there.
Yeah, I believe he was part owners of the Evergreen Tavern.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think he was. But anyway, so we're gonna ask those questions. Also, we're gonna ask what the name of her child was that she lost before I was born. She had a baby, and it lived 4 days, and it died. The baby was a little girl, and her name was Linda. So we're going to ask that too, and we're going to see what we get. And you guys are going to witness it, so let's just see what happens. Alright, I'll have you go ahead and ask the questions.
Mama, are you here? We really want to communicate with you. It's been, 30 years? It's been a long time. Really miss hearing your voice. Just want to bring you through here. Are you here? Mama, what was your favorite color?
What was your favorite drink?
It said 7-Up, I'd have a heart attack.
What was your favorite thing to drink, Mama? Talk to us. Right here. We'll hear
What was your favorite sandwich from McDonald's? What about you, Daddy? Are you here? It's been a long time. Use your energy and come through. What was your favorite drink? Would you sit in that chair and drink all the time? Daddy, can you come through?
Who all's with you guys? Is Gary with you guys, Mama? Daddy?
What was your favorite color, Daddy?
Mama, how did you die? We already know the answer to that, but we want you to tell us. You got it,
EVP sessions.
How do you like Marie's pop-up camper? Are there other people out here hanging around my property? Other spirits? I capture a lot of images sometimes in pictures ever since I've lived here.
Yeah.
Lots.
Gary, what was your favorite color? Our daddy and you had the same favorite color.
You stand back from this flashlight. If you're here, or any of you are here right now, make this flashlight down.
And use the energy from that flashlight to communicate.
Gary, were you with us last night when the Pokemon does something? Are you keeping all the bad spirits away from us? Do you see us every day, Gary? Can you tell us if this camper is haunted? What about you, Mike? Marie's ex-husband Mike just passed away in January of this year. Are you here? Mike, are you here with us right now? Can you speak to us? You here, Mike?
Mike, are you here? You taking good care of your angel. There's been many a signs. The password, the Wi-Fi password at the campsite we went to was the day you passed. And then getting my vehicle fixed, the ticket number was the last four numbers of your business phone. So I know you're around.
We miss you all. I'm Marie.
Uh-uh.
Oh my gosh, you said hi, Marie.
I know.
Well, no, me at that. I bet you're watching over Haley. I know how much you love her.
called me that.
Is that you, Mike, calling her Betty?
He was a jokester. He always joked around with everybody.
Sure was. All of them. Are you and Gary together, Mike? You guys were really close.
Are you with your mom, your dad, or your two sisters?
I love you guys.
I miss you and love you. We love to hear from you on here. Gives us comfort.
Yes, definitely. Hearing from you, Gary, on here is giving me a lot of comfort.
Might have said us too.
ahead and check all this out and see what we got. And by the time you see this video, you'll know what we got. So as far as this camper being haunted, since we've been doing this video, we have heard little noises in the air. So Marie snapped a few pictures. Did you get any orbs or anything in any pictures?
No, I didn't see any.
It's funny. Marie and I years ago. Remember when we were in that motel room?
Yeah.
Way before we even
We were
thought
pissing everybody
about,
off.
Yeah, way before we even thought about doing something like what we're doing now. We were in a
Both
motel
laying
room.
in a bed, in different beds, and we turned all the lights out. We're snapping pictures of everything.
Catching orbs, and we woke Mike up, and he was like, "What are you guys doing? Orb hunting?" And we're like, "Yeah, why? We waking you up?" And well, of course, all I see is flashes everywhere. And we were fascinated over the orbs for a long time. That's what we did. We would like take pictures and watch for orbs, and we were just so fascinated over orb pictures, and we were always researching orbs. And I studied orbs and paranormal, and what the color of orbs mean, and I just kind of been interested in this kind of stuff for a long, long time. So, and so is Marie. So that was funny. That's a funny memory.
That is really funny.
Because I'll never forget that.
It was in Maryland.
Yeah, went up to visit her in Maryland, and we stayed at a motel, and she stayed there with us, and that's what we did one night till wee hours of the night. We just kept snapping
everybody was
pictures
sleeping.
everywhere around. Oh look, there's an orb. Oh look, there's an orb. Yeah. We went out to the ski resort. We were out there snapping pictures, and oh my God, look, there's an orb up there on top of that mountain. You know, just it was pretty interesting.
Lay down.
We got to find all those pictures. We have so many orb pictures because that's what we did for a long time. Now we're doing the real deal. We're actually talking to the orbs. And speaking of orbs, I do have a picture that I took, and I think it is on my Facebook page, but I'm not sure. But it's a picture that I took the night of my son's funeral, and we all had a little get-together at my house afterwards. We were just kind of hanging out and talking and sharing memories of Gary and stuff.
By the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And I took a picture of my, I think it was a picture of it was a picture of my oldest son Shane and my daughter Heather. And right next to them was this huge orb, big glowing orb right next to them. So what we did is we put it on a computer. We did so many different things to that picture to really take a look inside the orb, and you could see my son's face. My son Gary's face was in the orb. And I have it. I think I have it on my Facebook. It's been a while since I set up the G Team Paranormal Facebook page, but I do know I have it on my personal Facebook page. So if it isn't on the G Team page, I will get it on there because you guys have got to see this. I'll tell you what, it blew my mind. You know, that night we were all fascinated. It's like, he's still here. He's letting us know he's still here. There was that huge orb. We zoomed in. You could even see it when we zoomed in from the camera. You could see there was a face there. But it wasn't until I actually put it on the computer and really did a lot with it and looked at it up close. I kept shrinking it and doing stuff, and it was his face. Plain as day. Just, he always kind of, in pictures, kind of had his head tilted like this. And he was even tilting his head like that. You could see his hat, you could see his face, eyes, ears, nose, mouth, everything. So that was pretty fascinating. There was another picture that I took that I'll have to share with you guys. It was a couple weeks after he passed. And my little granddaughter Tabitha, who has claimed to see him many, many times, and I believe that she does, I had taken a picture of her dancing around in my family room at the other house that I lived in, the house that Gary died in. And she was dancing around, and she kept looking up and reaching up, her hands up like she was reaching to somebody. And me and Heather were noticing it. So we were like, oh, look at her over there, you know. It's almost like she sees somebody. I wonder if it's Gary. Because we believe in it. You know, we believe in this stuff. So we were both right away like, I wonder if it's Gary. let's snap some pictures. So we started snapping away at with the camera and took some pictures, and sure enough, you see Gary's arm, a figure is glowing white arm, and you can see fingers and everything reaching out, and you can see Tabitha's hand reaching up like this, and they were almost touching. And it's an amazing picture, and I'll have to share that one with you guys too. You know, during the move, my computer that I had ended up getting damaged pretty bad, so I ended up losing a lot of stuff, but I do still have the hard drive, and I need to get that. I don't want to lose everything I have on that computer, but during the move, we had a lot of issues. Things got broke. It was a shame. So anyway, but I got it somewhere. I mean, between me and Heather and other people in the family, I know we've got those pictures, and I do want you guys to see those pictures, so I'm going to try to get them out on my Facebook page. Eventually, I am going to make a slideshow of Gary. I've already started it, actually, but there's so many pictures that I want to do, and I want to get the right music and things like that. I want to do pictures starting from when he was a kid, you know, baby, and then when he was a kid, and then work his way up, and his last pictures
What the fuck is that?
What?
I don't know. I thought I seen something.
Don't scare me like that.
I swear I thought I seen something.
Behind me?
Yeah, but I don't see it
what,
now.
Marie?
I don't know.
Talking away, and you just said, is there somebody out there? Somebody out there messing with us?
I don't know. It's weird.
Well, I'm there talking. You scared the shit out of me.
Oh my God! I'm glad it's on your
What
side.
the hell I was talking about now.
Glad it's not behind me. What the hell? Louie, come here.
Anyway,
Come
so
here,
we want to. I want to make a slideshow.
Louie.
After she said scared me, I forgot what I was talking about. I'm going to make a slideshow of Gary, and so that's something that I'm working on. It will be done eventually. So sometimes it's just really hard for me to even look at his pictures. I just get so sad, and just, you know, I would have already had it done had it not be so hard for me to look at his. Yeah, it's just looking at his pictures. Sometimes I just it's just hard. So it's going to be a very emotional video for me to make, but I am going to do it. It's something I need to do, I think, and share all the memories. It's something I can always look back to, and for his children to always have. Maybe I'll put it on a CD as well. That way they'll always have it. Plus, if it's on YouTube, they'll always have access to it as well. So, anyway. Alright, well, guys, have a good night, and or a good day, or whatever it is where you are and when you're watching this.
Comment below if you've seen something, because I swear I think I've seen something.
Comment below if you saw something behind me, because she just had the weirdest look on her face, and she freaked out because she saw something behind me. You're still looking that way.
Because I want to see if it's there, and I don't see it no more.
Is this damn thing haunted? I mean, maybe it is haunted around here. I don't know. Weird. What was it, like a face or something?
I don't know what it was. I seen something. I don't know what it was.
If you guys saw anything behind me around the time she freaked out and said, what was that, let us know. I'm going to also check that out, because she obviously saw something to like the way she acted. And the dog was barking right.
Well, he wasn't really barking.
Well, he was kind of fussing a little bit, though. Didn't he get up and walk?
Yeah, he did get up off the bed. Ooh, what if an arm come through there?
Oh my God, I'd freak out.
That would be awful.
I would just shake his hand. No.
Well, hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Patty. Are you Casper the Ghost?
Come on.
Alright, we're going to go now. And we got a lot of things in store, so got a lot of places. We want to go visit this old jail.
I want to go to
jail. We want to go to St. Augustine.
I want to go to Kentucky too.
Yeah, we want to go to Kentucky.
We have ancestors buried there, and some of them graves are back into the 1700s, and I think it would be neat to go there and just maybe do some EVPs on our ancestors that we never even knew.
Yeah, that would
I have
be cool.
a lot of death records, and so we know some information, but we don't know a lot of information. But it would be neat to go to Kentucky. It was only 8 hours from Maryland, from where I used to live, but I don't know how far it is now. It'd be neat if we could take a month and we could just travel once she gets her camper.
Yeah.
We could just go traveling.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Pretty cool. I'd like to go to Kentucky. I'd like to go to Alabama, because we have ancestors in Alabama. There's just so many places that we want to go. We want to spend the night in a real haunted hotel.
Yeah.
I want to get so scared that I have to leave. I want something to actually happen. I want to see something actually happen, and I'm sure I'll leave.
I've been seeing a lot of things out of the corner of my eye lately.
I'll probably go sleep in my car, but I definitely want to go to a haunted hotel.
Yeah, I do too.
And spend the night.
I think that'd be cool.
I was talking to Omar the other night about it, Omar Gosh TV, and he said the same thing. We need to go spend the night.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a road
haunted hotel.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a road trip with Omar here real soon, and we're going to pick a place where we're going to go, and maybe we'll
want to go to St. Augustine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that would be cool. So if there's anybody out there that can get us into a haunted hotel, let us know. We're very interested, especially if it's somewhere here in Florida. That'd be easier for us. We're not far away from Florida. But once we get our camper, my camper, and, you know, I'm going to get the kind you can actually tow behind a truck or drive. I don't know which one yet I'm going to get, but it's going to sleep at least 6 to 8 people.
Come on. You want to talk to the camera?
And I'm looking forward to it because I really enjoy camping and traveling and seeing new things. And Marie and I, even though we're raising grandchildren right now, you know, we got to live our life too. You know, we've got to have fun, and you know, I don't want to be 75 years old and finally be kid free and be like, oh, I can't do shit now.
Because I can't walk, my hips hurt. What are you doing? Quit licking me.
So we want to start doing some of these things, you know. We want to start before we get too old where we just can't, you know. We're in our 50s right now, and we'd like to try to start having some fun.
I'm only 25. She's 50. She's my mother.
Screw you. All right. Well, bye, guys. It was good.
Peace.
Good chatting with y'all. Well, we weren't really chatting with them, were we?
Well.
It was good chatting with the spirits with y'all.
Yeah.
All right. Peace.